All right, it's taking kind of long. Come on. Delete that. This shit is kinda long. Shit downloaded, then went to patching, then verifying, and then now installing. Like, come on, no. I do not remember Steam downloads taking this long. Yeah. And the time just going up for the install for some reason. I don't want to restart Steam either. Well, wait. That's all you could do. So I saw verifying, I was like, all right, let me start a stream. Since it's verifying, you think that's the last step? But yeah, it gone up to a week, 8 days. I'm claiming I pause it, and it's just not pausing. Beethoven will keep me calm, right? Gone up to 85 days. 85 days. Hold on. What's the more than a year? We are currently currently going to take over a year. I'll just put something on the meeting. What's something people on? That was not that is not what you think it is. Again. That wasn't what you think it is. Use dash music. Nah, I shouldn't. I want to take on. Big and broad. A little bigger. Steam doing Steam things. Let's check it now. It just I'm gonna restart Steam. Clearly. Something's Steam. Dash. It is shit. Same.
Mr. DJ.
5 minutes. Oh, it did crash. Views dash. God damn it. Yo, Steam is not day today. It did what? Crash. As I press the song, it's like, nah. It. Pero game. Stop updating. Don't crash. Yeah. Crash it. Alright, we could do one. It's not easy. Rusty. I don't remember the controls. Wait, that's both up. Wait, what's the controls? Look at that down. Oh my god, my brain not functioning. Hold on. Why not me just press? What's the keys? I don't remember. No, I mixed up the keys. Yeah, now I have it down. So I used to my right hand being down and left hand being up. Oh, I'm gonna jump later. Man, it's a bit early. Pull up. Easy. Okay. Apex should be good now. Oh, 4 minutes. Why is it climbing? Stop it, Steam. Just install the game. Not that hard. Shit went up to all. Again. What is wrong with Steam install, man? Wait, the update file get bigger. Nope. What? Hello, Nicole. Steam is being very annoying right now. And everything's taking forever. I have to restart Steam again. Sorry for loud music, it's a game in the background. Why is Steam being like this? Steam, you good now? You finding it work? Can you install the game, please? Missing download files all of a sudden now. Really, Steam? Not to download. Let me use that shit. I currently have to download another 4 gigs all of a sudden. Why is Steam like this? Why? Yeah, it's just something I play on the side when I'm bored. So I'm just doing that while this Steam download does its thing. And it crashed. Steam, please. Please function. Do your job. Steam just does not want to work today. Download my game. Thank you. Okay, it's downloading. Just play a couple more songs then. I don't remember the keybinds again. I already forget them. G A and J and K. Can't remember. I'll figure it out along the way. The download's almost done. Come on. Oh, the download got bigger. And it's still getting bigger. Okay. I guess they still they patching the game still. Somehow. Oh. Use dash, can you please load? Come on. Now this doesn't want to load. What is wrong? What's happening today? Just stuck on a loading screen. Download's finished. What other steps does it have to go through now? And now it's installing. Please don't take too long to install. And why is this not moving? I think I broke Steam. I think Steam's tired of my shit. Nothing wants to work. Why? What a day. What a start to the stream. I'm just constantly going higher and higher and higher. I'm trying to play a game while I dealing with that. And Steam is getting more and more upset with me. Capturing. Drop it though. Up. Prop. Up. Right, probably 100. 1.5. 6. And bottom another 1.6. Nope, that's 900 maybe. 1,000. 1,001. Yep. Probably could probably do that. A little less. 75. How's that look? Group. Look at that. 7 days. Love it. Gotta love it. Why is Steam breaking? Ugh. 45 days. Just install.
ちペロペロゲーム
I'm gonna try and pause it. Stop calling me. Let me verify the game photos. I'll have to close. News dash.
is that the very same day, scientists had predicted that an asteroid would make a close flyby of Earth. And they were right. 16 hours after Chelyabinsk, a similar-sized asteroid, known as Duende, came within 27,000 kilometers of Earth's surface. That's closer than satellites in geosynchronous orbit. But while they correctly predicted this close approach, they completely missed the unrelated asteroid that exploded over Russia. And the truth is, this happens all the time. We're really not that good at detecting asteroids before they hit us. Since 1988, over 1,200 asteroids bigger than a meter have collided with the Earth, and of those, we detected only 5 before they hit, never with more than a day of warning. With all our technology and all the telescopes across the Earth, not to mention the ones in space, why do we struggle to detect dangerous asteroids before they strike? What are the chances that a big asteroid will hit, wiping out most, if not all, life on Earth? And if we saw one coming, what could we do about it? Asteroids are the leftover debris from when our solar system formed. 4.5 billion years ago, rocks and dust clumped together into molten protoplanets. Inside, heavy elements, metals like iron, nickel, and iridium, sank into the core, leaving lighter silicate minerals on the surface. Some of these protoplanets grew into the planets we know today, but many more collided with each other, breaking into pieces. These pieces continued orbiting the sun and smashing into each other and breaking into even smaller fragments. These became the asteroids, which is why some of them are rocky, loose conglomerates of gravel-sized rocks called rubble piles, and others, from the cores of planetesimals, are mostly metal.
So this is an iron meteorite, and essentially it's the piece of a core of a small planetary body, basically a small planet, that formed 4.5 billion years ago, differentiated, so the core material fell out, and then this thing was smashed apart.
I esteem throttling my
collision with another
downloads.
asteroid. That's the oldest thing you'll ever see.
Most of the asteroids have stable orbits between Mars and Jupiter in the main asteroid belt, but some have made their way closer to Earth, and these are known as near-Earth objects. They are of greatest interest to us because of the threat they pose. In his last book, Stephen Hawking considered an asteroid impact to be the greatest threat to life on Earth. But finding asteroids is difficult for several reasons. Most are spotted by ground-based telescopes.
So what you do is you take a sequence of pictures, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you look for essentially a moving dot. And it's moving because it's orbiting around the sun, whereas the stuff far away, the stars and galaxies, are not.
But you have to look carefully. Asteroids are not very big. They range from meters up to kilometers in size. And in the vast expanse of space, rocks like that just don't stand out. And even the small ones can be damaging. The Chelyabinsk meteor was only around 20 meters in diameter, roughly the width of 2 school buses. Plus, asteroids are rough and dark. They only reflect around 15% of the light that hits them. So our best chance to see them is when they're fully illuminated by the sun. And that's why over 85% of the near-Earth asteroids we've detected were found in the 45 degrees of sky directly opposite the sun. This is called the opposition effect, and it means there are likely more near-Earth and potentially hazardous asteroids that haven't been detected yet. Any asteroid approaching from the direction of the sun just can't be seen. This is exactly what happened with Chelyabinsk. So far, we have detected and cataloged 1 million asteroids, the vast majority of which are in the main asteroid belt. But 24,000 are near-Earth objects, ones that we need to keep a particularly close eye on, because even once you've detected an asteroid, it's hard to tell if it will hit the Earth.
So if you just discover an object and you only have data from a few days, then you can't really tell where it's going to go because you're trying to take this little arc of motion and predict it far into the future. So what you need is observations over years and years. But even if you have perfect observations of an asteroid, there's kind of a fundamental limit to how far in the future you can predict. And that's because a couple of effects. But one is that, they're not just orbiting the sun with no other influence. All of the planets have gravity, and all of the planets are pulling on near-Earth asteroids and can change the orbit significantly. So there is something called dynamical chaos, which basically means after a certain amount of time, you don't know where the asteroid is going to be. And in practice, what that means is we can't do any work more than 100 years in the future. So the maximum time you can predict with any accuracy at all where a body will be is about 100 years.
And this is pretty important, because we know with certainty if one does hit, the results will be dramatic. This is Barringer Crater in Arizona. It's named after mining engineer Daniel Barringer, who was the first to suggest it was formed by a meteorite impact. The prevailing view, even up until the 1950s, was that it was created by volcanic activity. But Barringer was convinced it was the site of an iron meteorite impact. So in 1903, he staked a mining claim and began drilling for the metallic meteorite, which he believed to be worth more than $1 billion 1903 dollars.
Yeah, so people are motivated by money, right? So they thought, hey, we can get some iron for free, basically. So they started to drill in the bottom of the crater and found nothing.
Really, that is not free.
And then they started to do other exploratory drills, and this went on for years and decades.
That was just
they started to drill sideways. Somebody said, maybe it came in from an angle, which it did, and maybe the iron is not under the middle, but maybe it's over there under the wall. So he was doing drilling. If you go there, you can see the drills now. He was drilling around the wall. He found nothing. So what they didn't realize is when you have an impact at high speed, it's not like you're throwing a stone into a brick wall, and it makes a hole and sticks in there, or just bounces off. It's explosive. It's like totally explosive. So the kinetic energy of the projectile comes in maybe 30 kilometers per second. The kinetic energy of the projectile is big enough to completely vaporize the projectile. It turns it into a gas. And that gas is super hot and super high pressure. And it explodes, and it blows out the crater. So the projectile doesn't really exist after the impact. Little pieces can survive. But this 50-meter body was basically obliterated. So he was looking for something that did not exist.
He spent 27 years mining the crater, drilling down to a depth of over 400 meters. But what he was searching for had vaporized on impact 50,000 years earlier. The 50-meter asteroid, not that much bigger than Chelyabinsk, released the energy equivalent of 10 megatons of TNT. That's over 600 times the energy of the Hiroshima bomb. So the thing that most closely resembles a meteorite impact is a very large nuclear explosion.
This is the actual size of the T-Rex skull. And I thought, this is such a cool thing, I gotta have it. So I bought the T-Rex.
Got the outside.
The dinosaurs were wiped out by a 10-kilometer sized asteroid that hit about 65 million years ago. So above a critical size, which is probably a couple of kilometers, an impactor delivers so much energy that it has a global effect.
That small
so
one is.
It launches a whole bunch of debris into suborbital trajectories. So the ejector goes around the Earth, falls back into the Earth, all over, even on the other side of the planet from where the impact occurred. And what that means is the whole sky lights up with wall-to-wall meteors. So you can imagine the sky turning from, a nice blue day like today into essentially a red hot glow, like being inside a toaster oven. So the first effect of this impact, apart from the initial blast near where the actual impact occurred, the first effect is the sky turns into a great source of heat, and it cooks everything on the ground. So these guys were basically cooked.
Cooked alive.
Cooked alive as they're walking around.
Hey, whoever survived had some good
The
food.
only animals that had a chance were the ones living in tunnels under the ground, or maybe in the water. And they were able to come back and take over without having to deal with the dinosaurs as a major obstacle.
What are our chances that Earth gets hit by another 10-kilometer or
mask,
bigger
boy.
asteroid?
In your lifetime, assume you live to be 100 years old, you have a 10-kilometer impactor like the KT extinction event every 100 million years or something like that. So the probability of getting it in 1 year is 1 in 100 million. So you have 1 in a million chance of dying.
Why
from
don't we go and just chat in?
10-kilometer impactor. But because we know that there are no 10-kilometer impactors with a path that intersects the Earth for the next 100 years, your chance of dying from that is actually 0. So work done already has reduced that down, from 1 in a million to nothing.
So the good news is there won't be another dinosaur-style extinction event in our lifetimes. But there are exponentially
Oh, like
more asteroids of smaller sizes.
Yeah, they, but
For every 10-kilometer asteroid, there are roughly
Experience that
1,000 1-kilometer asteroids, and they're still capable of doing a lot of damage.
1 or 2 kilometers is capable of causing local but massive damage. So that means,
I'm here.
instead of wiping out the entire world, you would wipe out the equivalent of some European country, like France or Germany, to mention 2 of my favorites. So you would obliterate those countries with the impact of a 1 or 2 kilometer sized body.
Do we know about all
That's
the
pretty
1 to
fucking
2
big.
kilometer bodies that could hit us?
We think that we know 90-something%, maybe 98% of those bodies have been identified, and we have their orbits, and we can make reasonable predictions for the next 10 years or something about where they'll be. And we seem to be
Reasonable
okay at the
predictions.
moment. But, what about the ones that are just a little bit less than a kilometer? What about the ones that are 800 meters? That's still pretty savage if it hits.
And this is possibly where the greatest threat of asteroids remains. A few hundred meters is large enough to obliterate a large city, but small enough that we haven't detected them all yet.
We're missing a lot of 100-meter sized projectiles, and those guys are big enough to cause substantial damage on the Earth, depending on where they hit.
So it could destroy a city.
Yeah, it would knock down the buildings in the city, it would cause citywide fire, and if it hit the ground, it would throw up ejecta that would come back down and rain on the ground. It would be high-speed ejecta that would obliterate a 100-kilometer zone around it.
And this could happen tomorrow.
Well, it could, yeah.
Damn.
If we saw a big one coming,
Then man just can't detect the
what's our
100
best bet for,
meteorite
could we
affect
do anything about
would
it? What
affect
would
a
we do
100
about it? Is
kilometer
there anything we
radius?
can do actively?
No, there's
Okay.
nothing we can do. I was on a committee that looked at that, okay, like 10 years ago. Like, what could we do? One option would be to try to bomb it. It's the standard thing. We don't know how that would work out. Even when you got it there, and even if you could explode it on the surface or in the surface, it's not clear what you would do, because typically what happens is you blow up a body and the fragments move out, they expand out, but not very quickly, and then gravity pulls them back together again. So it would reform as a rubble pile if it was not already a rubble pile to begin with, which it probably would be because of past impacts. So blowing up a rubble pile is something that we don't really know about. Another idea is you could be all gentle and attach a rocket to the asteroid and just try to push it aside. Let's nudge it aside. Instead of trying to blow it up, let's just push it gently aside so that it deflects it and it doesn't hit the Earth. The trouble is, when you work out the numbers, none of the rockets that we have can push it around enough. You would have to keep the rockets attached to the surface, which we don't know how to do. Remember, it's a rotating body for centuries to have a significant effect on the motion of the asteroid. So forget bombs, forget attaching rockets. Ablating the surface, basically you boil the surface with a laser. We don't have any lasers powerful enough and probably can't make lasers powerful enough to do that from the Earth. we would have to take the lasers to the object, which is even more difficult. The idea that you could wrap an asteroid in cooking foil, aluminum cooking foil, is another nice one. That may be a good one, the best one, but it still doesn't really work because we don't know how to do that. We don't have a way to launch enough
basically an
cooking
asteroid.
foil to wrap up an asteroid and change
fuck.
its radiative properties, which would itself move the
That
asteroid.
that's
around.
not like that was like.
So the truth is, to
Asteroid
be
show
honest,
up.
we do not have a way
Asteroid show up. We just
now
fucked.
to deflect a kilometer-sized asteroid at all. We
That could
just-
destroy a country.
Yeah, we just don't have a way.
Okay.
And 10 kilometers?
10 kilometers is absolutely 1,000
Nice.
times more hopeless. So when we discussed this, you know, we had all these grand ideas. Oh, we could do this, and none of them worked. We came down to the most basic idea. Well, maybe if we could figure out where the asteroid is going to hit, like which city is it going to explode over, we can evacuate that city. And then we looked at the history of city evacuations. And we looked at cases, you know, where, for example, you have like a week's warning where some hurricane system is going to come in and
Nobody
flood the
was paying
city.
attention to that shit.
And evacuation just doesn't work either. And the reason is very, very simple. Like going into a city, there are not that many freeways. If you have millions of people trying to get on a freeway, the first time a car breaks down, you block that freeway. So instantly you have millions of people trying to get out of the target zone, and they won't be able to because all of the roads will be instantly blocked. So again, even evacuation of a city is probably the most hopeful thing that we could try to do. Even that's really, really difficult because of the large numbers of people involved. What I think all reasonable people would conclude is, let's do the thing that we can do first. So let's look for them. Let's do the surveys. Let's build the telescopes. Let's put this telescope in space. That will be a major contribution to understanding the threat from the asteroids. And then, when we find a particular object that looks especially dangerous, then we can focus on it. We can focus everything we have on it. And we can begin to think seriously and with real motivation about ways to deflect it.
Now, if you're concerned about the world ending in an asteroid impact, let me set your mind at ease. There are many other potential global catastrophes summarized in this map of doom made by my friend Dom over at Domain of Science. So if you want to see which of these horrible scenarios is likeliest to be our downfall, well, go check out the video on his channel.
No, just show me it now. Show me the video. Why are you gonna make me look for it? That's no fun.
Wait,
5
hey there,
seconds.
folks, and,
I don't
welcome
believe it.
back. I guess
I don't
this
believe
is
it
gonna
at all.
be a very bold-oriented episode today. Have you priced the red pepper lately? This thing cost me like $4. It's the pineapple fried rice sausage.
What are you doing? Verifying.
I'm quickly running out of balls.
Why, Steam? Why?
Oh yeah.
Why must you do this to me?
Now, most fried rice enthusiasts will
Nothing
tell
but
you
nice
that
to you.
there's actually no soy sauce in fried rice, and those people can shove it. I love soy sauce in my fried rice. Can't get enough of it. You
Soy
gotta
sauce
be
do be
extra
slapping.
careful with fish sauce because it's literally liquid fish. Oh, this is like a soda. I guess the principle is the same for the oyster sauce as well. Although I would call this more gelatinous.
But then, how you gonna store it if after
Now
you?
we got a sauce. Now let's watch
That design
as
makes
these
0
balls
cents on a
pay off
bottle.
dividends.
I want some fried rice. A spam? A spam. Or just blocks of ham.
I think that's looking pretty good.
That rice don't look
Wait, I
right to me.
saved some green onion for garnish. Oh yeah,
That's
so much
fresh
better.
made rice. That's
But
not
of course,
deal
today
rice.
we're not making pineapple fried rice. We're making pineapple fried rice sausage.
Bye bye. I'm
Wouldn't
afraid
it be
there is no.
nice if we could sausage, then we wouldn't have to. All right, then 3, 2, 1. Let's sausage. It looks like confetti. That was a good shot. I wish they all came out like that. Will it blow?
Yep.
We haven't had a will it blow that good in quite some time. I'm
Four?
gonna have to give this will it blow 5
Nope.
more
Full 5.
blows. That's too much oil.
Yeah.
I'm giving this a 50-50 shot of bursting.
I see him burst.
That was
Yep.
that immediately.
Yep.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
there goes the whole thing.
Oh my god.
Rip. The whole thing,
That's what you
jeez.
call an epic fail. All right, then 3, 2, 1, let's sausage again.
Be so pissed out to redo.
So here we go again. It was in the pan for like 2 seconds.
It
How about
burst
some
alright.
help? This sausage is toast. We're gonna scrape up the mess here. So there's good news and bad news from all this. The bad news is pretty self-evident
that looks
here. But the good news is we finally
horrible.
found something that simply will not sausage at all. Here we go. What a shame. What happened to the sausage case? Had this sausage have made it, this would have been a 5 out of 5. No problem. But because it's not a sausage, it's gonna get a disqualified. Bop, bop, bop.
Try again.
Bop, bop. Oh, wouldn't it be nice? Bop, 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 bop.
Again. Do it again. Ooh.
This will be our Simpsons' last lanyap.
Come on, you gonna kill him with the pastry? I've seen this man eat a bowl of change.
This eclair is over 1 million calories, 25 pounds of butter per square inch.
Hey,
Covered
Babish,
in
don't get me
chocolate so
banned.
dark, light cannot escape its surface. No, this is just a picture.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Binging with Babish, where this week I forgot to
Hi,
film
Babish.
my walk-on shot, so here's a little bit of table cleaning for you. Squeaky clean. So now let's
1
take a
minute
look at that
35.
Eclair from The Simpsons. First up, we
Will
got
it
some
actually be
shoe
done?
pastry, combining
Doubt it.
180 grams of unsalted butter and 225 grams each water and milk
Highly
in a large
doubt
saucepan
it.
over medium heat. Then in a separate bowl, we're combining
probably gonna be here all
225 grams
night.
of bread flour, 1 tablespoon sugar, and 12 grams
been how
of
long
butter
now?
powder.
Hour?
This is an attempt
Dealing
to
with
add
this?
even more butter per square
Yep,
inch into our
basically.
eclairs. Go ahead and bring the butter, water, and milk mixture up to a bare simmer. As soon as you start to see some little bubs around the outside of the pan, take it off the heat and add the dry ingredients, mixing together into a thick, pasty dough. Once all the flour is nice and hydrated and no dry clumps remain, we're going to place this guy back over medium heat, and we're going to cook it for anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes. And joy of joys, we need to stir it constantly. You know that it's ready to remove from the
That was
heat when
annoying.
a thin layer of fond starts forming on the bottom of the pot. This indicates that your starches are gelatinized or something. I don't know. Kendall told me what it means and I forgot immediately. Dump this into the
Potato.
bowl of your awaiting stand mixer with the paddle attachment.
I don't know if
attached.
it's potato.
Bust up and thoroughly beat together half a dozen
Potato.
eggs, and then we're going to slowly pour the eggs into the mixer while it's running, maybe
A lot of
half a
egg.
cup at a time, letting it fully incorporate into the batter before adding any more. Our objective
Lot
is
of
to
egg.
turn this from a pasty batter into more of a gooey batter, which you know it's done when it makes an hourglass when stretched between 2 fingers, or it makes the Dairy Queen. No, that's not quite right. Let's try that again. Or it makes the Dairy Queen. Damn it. Or when it makes the Dairy Queen curl. There it is. When a finger dipped into the dough is inverted. That means our dough is ready to pipe. So we're going to place it into a piping bag and then line
That's
a
basically just like
baking
making
sheet
churros.
with parchment paper
This is
using
annoying.
non-stick spray to secure it in place. Once you got that nice and laid out, it's time to pipe out some pastry fingers. You can expect them to just about double in size in the oven, so bear that in mind when deciding on length and girth. And then right at the end, you want to stop squeezing the bag and sort of flip the pastry back onto itself. Then once everybody's all nice and piped out, including the runty last one because I ran out of dough, you can flatten these little tails out using
You have to
a
calm a
wooden
runt.
finger. Then these guys are headed for the oven, where I learned a lesson about temperature. I started off my first batch at 425 degrees
My
Fahrenheit.
brain would have been
for
like,
about
just
20 to 25
don't
minutes,
flip it
which
down to itself, just
unfortunately
leave
caused
it.
them to explode. I did a little bit of research.
Leave it and cut
Turns
it off
out
after.
Too high temperatures in the oven can cause a shoe explosion. Good news is these guys were still hollow, which means that our pastry's good. We just got to try cranking things down a little bit. So for the next batch, I went with 375, plus slightly smaller fingers, just to see what would happen. These guys came out much more even, much smoother, and no blowouts. But as you may have predicted, they're way too small to kill anyone, much less Homer Simpson. So slightly bigger fingers, 375 Fahrenheit for 30 to 35 minutes.
The more the
and then
times you
cranked
probably
on
have to
my
do this
oven's
shit.
convection
Ugh.
function towards the last 10 minutes of
Oh,
cooking
what's Steam
to a
doing now?
perfectly puffed shoe with nice even browning. Now, while
Installing.
these guys cool completely, we got a bunch of other stuff to make. First up, some pastry cream. We're measuring out 150 grams of eggs. Go ahead and beat those
Why-
up a little
why
bit,
am I
heat
paying
the
for
bowl and set
gigabytes
them
and-
aside. Then in a separate bowl,
Why?
we can make a slurry out of 40 grams of cornstarch, 25 grams of sugar that we're going to whisk in there to act as a dispersant, and 50 grams of whole milk. Go ahead and tiny whisk that together to combine, and bear in mind you're going to need to whisk it again before you use it. Last thing, before we head over to the stovetop, we're going to slice and scrape one vanilla pod. Now in our large saucepan, we are
By the
combining
time we're not
400
moving,
grams of whole milk,
I'ma just
50
not
grams of
concentrate on
sugar,
it.
and our sliced and scraped vanilla bean.
Why is it
Whisk
not
to
moving?
combine, and then over medium heat, we're going to bring this
Move.
guy just shy of a simmer. We just want it getting a little steamy. Then we're going to go do the custard thing with our eggs.
Install.
We're gonna start by whisking 50 final grams
Oh,
of
it is
sugar
moving.
into
Just
our eggs.
in the
Sorry, tiny whisk, I
wrong
think this is a
fucking
job for your
direction.
bigger brother, because in order to temper the eggs with our steamy milk mixture, we need to keep it
Steam?
constant. Now here you can see me blissfully unaware that I'm
Please?
spilling milk everywhere because it's right out of my eye line. I'm just living my life, having a grand old time. So you might want to do what I normally do when I make custard on the show, which is slowly ladle it into the eggs. But I think I got enough in there, so I'm going to dump the eggs back into the steaming milk. Once again, whisking constantly and thoroughly to make sure that we don't scramble anybody. Then this guy's headed back over to the stovetop, where we're going to bring him up to a bare simmer over medium heat.
3 days.
And of course, story of my
love
life,
it.
while whisking constantly. Once it just starts to bubble, now's
Fucking
the time
love
we're
it,
gonna add our
Steve.
cornstarch slurry. This stuff starts to thicken as soon as it hits the heat, so you want to pour it in slowly, and you guessed it, whisk constantly. We're going to cook this for about 1 minute,
My arm would
whisking
be so
constantly
tired.
until the cornstarch is fully activated and we have a nice thick custard. Kill the heat, and then all we have to do is add 45 grams of unsalted butter from its container that it really doesn't want to leave. Whisk that in until it's fully melted and incorporated. Retrieve the vanilla pod, and there you have it, a classic vanilla pastry cream, which now needs to be fully chilled. And the fastest way to do that is to spread it out
Come
on
on,
a
mix.
baking sheet
I'm
like
really-
plastic wrap. This stuff starts to form a skin very
41
quickly, so we
fucking
wanna
days.
Immediately wrap it in said plastic wrap, making sure that there are no air bubbles and that it's all directly in contact with the surface of the custard. Then this guy's headed into the fridge for at least an hour. Last up, the chocolate glaze,
Why
which
steam?
was described as so dark that light could not escape.
All I have to
its
do is
surface.
install.
So I got 250 grams of
Why are you
finely
like
chopped,
this?
very, very dark chocolate that is 100% chocolate, which I'm going to start to melt in a double boiler. About halfway through, I'm adding 125 grams of unsalted butter cut into cubes and about 15 grams of extra Dutch cocoa powder, the darkest cocoa powder I could find. Also, since dark chocolate is very, very bitter, we're going to bring some sweetness by virtue of 75 grams of corn syrup. Go ahead and melt that completely in the double boiler, mixing constantly, of course, until it's smooth and glassy and ready for dipping. But first, we must fill our eclairs. The traditional way to do this is to cut little X's at 3 points in the bottom of each shoe pastry and use those as entry points for the nozzle of a piping bag. Pipe just about as much as you can in there because you want to fill the cavity of the eclair as best
What
you
the
can.
actual
And these
fuck,
guys
Steve?
are going for an upside down dip in the chocolate bath. I found it helpful to hold
Pause
the
it.
eclair vertically and let chocolate drip off one side, so that way you end up with nice, clean, chocolatey edges. Once those guys are all coated in the chocolate glaze, we're going to let that set for about
Hello.
15
I'm a
minutes
mouse cursor,
before
this is a bell.
attempting to decorate with chantilly cream. For that, we've got 1.5 cups of cold, heavy cream,
Or a tab, though.
a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and about 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, which we're going to beat together into what you might think is called whipped cream, but it's not. It's chantilly
I already
cream.
downloaded
It sounds
extra 30
fancy.
gigabytes.
Also, chantilly cream is by definition about twice as sweet as whipped cream, which we need with all that bitter dark chocolate. Now all we have to do is pipe some exquisite decorations onto our eclairs, which as you can see I'm struggling with, but practice makes perfect. And by
I'm not
the
restarting my
56-1,
computer.
I was actually making them look pretty nice. And there you have it, a batch of extra buttery, extra dark chocolate
should have
eclairs
enough
of varying
days.
decorative quality, so here's my favorite one. And sure, it looks pretty enough, but how's it taste? And the answer is pretty tasty, just like an eclair with maybe slightly darker chocolate. But it's definitely not 1 million calories, and it's definitely not going to kill anybody
Have enough
anytime
space.
soon. For that,
I'm
we
just being
need to
stupid.
step up our form factor a little bit, so let's make some
I have
big
to
old
restart
chewy
my
pastry
PC.
puffs. I'm baking these at 350 for about 40 minutes to make sure that they don't
Ugh.
burn, so that they're cooked all the way through. There we go, that's looking a little bit more like La Bombe. And Kendall had a fun idea for how to make it deadly. As you may or may not know, I may or may not be allergic to bananas. Not really sure. Last time I ate a banana, I went into
On the
anaphylactic
glove.
shock, so a few healthy glugs of banana extract, and maybe a slightly more sinister tool for filling it up. There we go, that looks every bit as scary as I hoped it would. So now let's use it to fill up our La Bombe. These
Wait,
will
if
be
it's now?
binging with Babish's last long. I can't do a French accent, I guess. Make sure it's filled to the brim with banana pastry cream. Give
I
it a
put
dip,
it to
let dry
pause,
horizontally to
and
keep
it
those
somehow
nice
went down to
crisp
4
chocolate edges.
seconds.
Let that
But now
sit
it's
for
gonna
about
climb right
15
back
minutes,
up.
And then the chantilly cream on The Simpsons was kind of this big gnarled stripe. So that is, and
I'm
here we
gonna
go.
just-
Nice knowing you guys. I had a good run. Oh, thank you, Kendall, Lisa.
I'm not going to. Oh. Wow. It completed. Final fuckingly. God damn. That took centuries, man. Finally. Could play the game. Idol got this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Finally, man. That is loud. Very loud. Very, very loud, Apex. No, let's move on to the live screen. Oops. That's the little. Game capture. The game capture just does not want to capture games. Do your job. There it is. Hey. Update mission. Title map. Why must everything go wrong? Tell me why. Apex. Finally. Finally, man. After millennia, I am free. Team title updated. Yep. Oh my god, a drink. This'll do. While I wait for this. Is this Mozart too loud? Probably. I have no clue why Steam decided to take so long. Why Steam was deciding to have so many problems. These shaders need to hurry up too. I'm trying to get in the game. Trying to play. How did rank system even work? I have to play like 10 games too? No clue. Come on. Load faster. I read Seer skills. Should be good. Should be a champ I will enjoy playing. My bad, a legend I will enjoy playing. It's passive. Similar to Bloodhound and what's his name? What's her name? Wraith. You could see where enemies been or something like that. I'll have to reread his skills. Oh, it's better. I was saying the stream start at 9, man. Look at this. 8:30. All into it. Still taking forever. Hey, this song I'm banging. Hold on, I got this. Play this. We're almost there. Come on. We already had enough delay. We don't need more delay now. I would like to get into a match and die instantly and horribly. Finally. Oh, I need to bet a battle pass. Oh, I already have money on. Why is the game lagging now? Stop. Let me close. Opera. Maybe I have to put this on this one. Blue skin. Oh wait, I still have that open? Oh. Right about to pass. Dude, all they have. That's a good skin though.
Change is inevitable, my friend.
Hey, I better have some fun. It has a new LMG. Hey. Right about to pass. Give me skin. How much points I need to unlock him? I could use credits to get them. How much? I have enough? Where can I even see that? Oh, I have enough. Oh, I'll just use that on him then. I don't gotta use my coins. Let me see his abilities. Heartseeker. Hear and visualize heartbeats of enemies within 75 meters, like when ADS and summon micro drones to emit a delay blast that goes through pause and turbo. Enemies create a sphere of micro drones that reveal the location. They're frame. So they're forced to crouch if they're in my area. It'll be fun. Unlock. I got banner for him. The frame. I have to unlock it to come in. That's actually cool. Okay, I don't want to use those points. I think he a hard counter to Octane then. Alright. Rank. Ignore that rank. Actually, a good Watson. I don't play up, but no. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I didn't see the mark all as seen button. I'll press that for next time. I had to go and through them things. I'll keep the music playing. Let me put this on performance mode. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's taking forever to find like 3 other people. Oh, talking. I play Gibby.
The match is on. Let's do this, brother.
I play Gibby.
Go, head on.
It's showtime.
Your ring does not enclose me. I win.
Here you play him. 3 kills on him.
Introducing your champion. I'll break your heart, and then I'll break everything else.
Any map changes? You know, I don't remember seeing. No map changes. I'm not playing.
Let's go for it. Finally, someone wanna land in the chutney with me. Hey? Yeah. In the chutney.
Went on hill. For myself. The thing is, get that building. So, the Mastiff. My teaming on an enemy. Ah, my inventory full.
Opponent here. First blood.
Ready? Wait, no, that's new. I do not remember seeing that.
Where did this guy run off to? He was right here not long ago. This guy ran. He was lonesome.
Over there. I have the enemy there.
Okay.
Use some help. Throwing an oxstar. Throwing an oxstar.
Peek.
15 is there.
What the fuck is that?
I'm recharging my shields. Taking fire.
Ah, fucking laser.
I am taking fire.
I have no
Recharging
guns.
shields.
I'm shaking the whole table.
Oh. Yo, the fucking longbow bullet travel time just pissed me off.
I need shields. Hey, the champion just fell. Reloading. Taking a bit to heal.
Yes, stupid fucking mouse.
the fuck is this, man? Oh.
Oh,
I got you, brother. Reloading.
Oh shit. Bang you, bang, 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 bang.
Get up. Come on, come on, come on.
Rip.
Oh, from front.
We got jumped there, man. I get FPS lag just now. Plus 5 RP. I literally did nothing. Besides get 1 down, I did nothing. I'll play Seer after this. That's good. I want to add this as a favorite. Oof. Now, so I have to craft a level 3 heavy mag if I want one. Monkey sucks. Oh well. Come on, one more player.
Each choice changes everything.
Give me Seer.
Entropy is the natural order of the universe. I simply catalyze the process. If they stay,
Why was Caustic Eyes closed just now? It has to be a bug. No, he have crazy eyes there. Jesus. What was that? I don't want to be jump master. Somebody else pick.
I'm the jump master. Follow me.
Have the ADS and then press
Most
Q.
alive when rapidly approaching my death.
Sphere of microphone. How big is this sphere we got? Right here. Wish I got music playing. Ooh. Ah! That was a mistake. Ain't got shit here. I guess I'm a little better game. Like, I'm Mozambique and a sniper. This instead. Shit, I'm Mastiff. Fuck shit, a Mastiff.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
Man, these shields. Finally. Real gun.
There is a treasure pack here.
I ain't collect a treasure pack yet, game. What do you mean I have to wait the whole day? I'll go up and check what the next ring is just now. Right now. Hello? Wait, how are we in the ring?
Good. I see the
My ult is ready. So.
I need an extended light mag.
I have enough sniper bullets. I need a hell of a lot of shields. Done. Sniper kind of charges a lot. I have enough replicator points. I don't want anything. I don't think. Let me check.
I am crafting.
Because just a moment.
And I'll upgrade this a bit. Upgrade my shield a little bit. And get a red boy. Oh, get the closer to getting a red. Stop that kid.
There is an extended supply bin there. It is yours.
Should have lava those footsteps. Oh, crazy.
Flatline here.
Don't want the flatline.
I need heavy ammo.
Heavy ammo here.
I can't take the flatline. I was contemplating it. Let me wait for my team. Let me not be stupid. I head and die.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Uh-oh. Ah, wrong button. H.
Recharging my shields.
Enemy spotted. They are far.
Subject damaged.
Be great on there.
Where they going? Trying to get behind us, that was not the right
We
thing
are
to do.
inside the next ring. This is our stage.
Probably move back a little bit so we're not out in the open. Charge up my sniper. Yeah, sniper. I miss. But I miss.
There's a new kill leader.
Yeah, better team.
Insect, if you ask me.
I need shields.
See through the veil.
You should get down.
Care package coming in.
Ow!
Shields are recharging.
We get to die here.
Throwing an ox star. Enemy close.
Fuck, I fighted two men at once, man. They're both low. Both no shit. Oh. Pushing, pushing. Nice.
That kill. Death will have to wait.
Oh. At least he finished them off.
I dedicate this encore to you, my
Need help.
Oh,
You are fortunate we are on the same team.
I need
Evo
shields.
shield here. Level 3.
I'm gonna sniper instead.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Using
I
a
need
beam.
shields.
Your veil will fall.
Oh. No, I'm stupid. I keep. Give me meds!
Taking a beat to heal.
Gas trap deployed.
Antagonist over here.
Antagonist? Really?
Another variable for the lab rats.
Woo!
Independent variable added.
I'm gonna go from down below. Heal up
To
back there.
compose myself.
Recharging my shields.
Really? These man just hunting.
Getting shot at.
The great unveil.
Firing a grenade.
Charge up. I'm charged.
Incapacitated.
Jesus. Fuck! Just squad after squad, man. I need an extended mag. I don't think I can take a sniper no more. I don't think I can go with a sniper. I like his kit kind of. Have to get noticed. I was gonna change something. I don't remember what I was gonna change now. Oh well. It's pretty fun to play. Oh. I'll remember when I end the game and it's too late. Oh, yep. This. I want to put his on. And also getting something. Only had friends that played Apex. Friends hate me. Don't play Apex. How long should I stream for? Good champ.
And pinball. I love pinball.
Trust nature, then trust yourself.
Wait, we don't need a seer and a bloodhound. Okay. Alright. I guess we can have a seer and a bloodhound. 0 fucking kills. Trash. Wait, that's gold.
Every day is
What's this matchmaking? And I drop master. It did add some things. That's different. The area we went to is a little different.
Oh, would you like a kiss to make it better? Dream on.
This building is different.
Would you like a kiss to make it
I don't
better?
want to be jump master. And jump.
Prepare for battle.
I want one of them. Oh, I thought found the lava. I never use it. Well, guess I got a new LMG. I might charge for it. Oh, give me this instead. See energy ammo. Heavy.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Nope.
Fight back against the Vela, but there is an extended energy magnet system.
Oh, I need that. The first legend falls.
I do need that. Thank you. Wrong way. But this will make it shoot faster. These are horizontal wall of flame. Oh, not a termite grenade. God damn it. Trying to get a gun. I think it makes it shoot faster if I. Or like a devotion. What an egg. Hey, you don't want those? I'll take them. Oh, there you went downhill. Yep, there it is. Scraped there up by. Jesus.
New kill leader.
Got wiped. I don't. Eesh.
I need heavy ammo.
Same. Way to specify how much you have. I'm gonna probably use this one. These are all good. Alright.
I will go with you.
What's gonna fuck? Teamwork. Have high vision.
I need a thermite grenade.
Hey, using this.
Opponent over there.
The enemies was to my left. Holy shit.
Right, following
This fucking thing is ass. Let me charge it. Going that way. What's the range on that? I think it's insane range.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
Arc star set.
This gun feels ass.
Antagonist. Reloading.
Woo!
Empty.
Shit. How that was turning my ult back up.
Last of that enemy squad has perished. Recharge
Got a hop up here. Turbocharger.
Oh fuck. Upstairs. Enemy pull up again. Oh my god. The rampage is so bad. What the fuck you boxed me for? Oh my fuck. Oh, that was just horrible, man.
We must go here.
We just get jump after jump after jump. I am doing bad. It's just getting down. It's just doing so much damage, breaking shields and shit. And not confirming any kills. 3 of 6. Let's see if I'm fast enough. I'm not going to be fast enough. Unfavorite that one. Boom! Got it. Plat, road to Plat. Interesting name. Interesting choice. It's just it. Vodafone still didn't get back to me about my phone. Like, when do you plan to send my phone? Next year? Tomorrow's the latest. A very good thing. So tomorrow was going to be the 5th working day, and they'll send me an email. So far on the tracker, nothing does. I expect it. Why is that video? Oh, he can play him?
The wind is out there looking for you. It will find you if you let it.
These legs weren't made for walking.
Actually, give me a blood on. Bet off a blood on alt. His own. Still no update.
This is your champion.
Who's the champion?
Try not to blink. You may miss me.
I will guide us to victory below.
I'm the jump master. Eeny, meeny,
Let's land
miny.
here.
How about there? Enemy spotted. Way out. We could check out here.
Okay. Here goes now.
I forgot to separate. Jesus Christ. You're gonna die now. A horrible death.
It's go time.
Okay, good enough. Got mastiff. Get a mastiff. That charge rifle. Ooh, he gets a jump. That was a horrible arc start. I have no clue who he's fighting. Shit! What the fuck? How? I heard 0 footsteps. Move fly. 0 footsteps. This is a quick end to this match. Yep. Instantly out. That's battle royales for you. Ah. I should play Loba. For the loot. I'll play Lobo. Just like a find loot. Damn, it's an empty game. 47 out of 60. I mean, somebody has solo. Oh no, he can play Lobo.
Watch out.
I'll play
I need
Seer.
you alive.
That's a good skin. Does not look like Lobo.
Nothing surprises me.
Remember the Blood Father.
Make it so they cannot help but look. Then they are lost.
Ew. Oh, they bronze too. Yep, he's solo. That's the solo player.
And Jump Master, wherever we land,
I don't wanna be jump master.
I'm the jump master this time.
I bet that's a good spot.
Oh,
Here we go.
going in hot
Ready up.
again. Time to die.
Target up there.
Got a hot drop. He's on me. I'm gonna get punched out. Yep.
opening fire. Lifting the veil.
Fuck off.
Antagonist down.
Fuck you, asshole. I'm one shot. Leave me alone. Where's my drop hot like this for, man? Why would you drop this hot?
Right here.
I need a gun.
I need a weapon. We are outside.
Ah!
Right here.
Nope.
Your veil will.
Can I get a fucking gun?
I need a weapon.
I don't have a gun, chief.
Throwing grenade. Throwing an arc star.
Oh, somebody else dealing with him. Give me loot.
Be great on veil. Have a heart.
Hurt. Why they drop that hot in rank for, man? Jesus Christ. The fuck was that about? I couldn't even get a god for half the time. A bit of damage though. 0 RP gain. I just need to have one good match, man. Just one. Come on, Ray. Ain't that hot changing the motherboard? Come on, Doug. You got it.
To do.
You must understand.
What the fuck is that caustic skin? I look like Urgot from League.
I came here for revenge, but the treasure.
I have this one small tiny fruit fly just right in front of me the whole time. Fuck off. Why are you not using the skin? If you have the Power Ranger skin.
By the time you see me coming, I'll be going, and you'll be gone.
I'm Jump Master.
I am not Jump Master.
As Jump Master, I'll decide on a course of action.
Please do. Just don't go straight down again, like every other match so far.
Here's a good spot to touch down.
Oh. This is the third time we go countdown, man.
We do this.
Whatever.
For science.
Whatever. Just requeue. You're right to requeue. I need gun. Each gift gun.
First blood. The cycle has begun.
Okay, maybe different gun. Y'all losing that already. Oh, well, they're fighting.
Adding another gas trap.
Unveil.
We should go. Energy ammo here.
Skills recharging.
I ain't shoot that yet. You know, heartbeats.
Healing up.
I found this man was fighting.
Spotted a vampire over there.
Drawing battles in.
Not even refill.
Antagonist.
Target spotted
We
here.
can get insert again. Hey, he want I'll take that shit. Yeah, we about to get pincered like fuck. Woo. We are getting pincered. We need to move.
Spotted here. Placing gas trap.
Yeah, enemy, that's how you run.
What lies
Oh, fucking course. Behind. I'm not on behind. They even get pincered. One more behind you, coming up.
Right here.
You are fortunate we are on the same team.
Pushing up.
Getting shot at.
Opponent here.
1 minute until the nearby ring closes.
You have vision on him because my art, so I don't know why he ain't seeing me. Oh. He'll probably come and res me.
The ring isn't very far. 45 seconds remain before closure. Reloading.
Requeue. Q simulator. So he give you a motherboard that might not turn on. So now you just okay, yeah. At least that wasn't your main PC. At least that wasn't like your laptop or some shit. So you could just go on a laptop. Dog. So far the matches have just been queue up and die. That's how the match has been today. Cause everybody, we drop in the same spot like 3 matches in a row. The same thing happened. We get pincered. But yeah, nothing you could do. Come on. Thank you. Only if I had 2 other people to play Apex with, right? I didn't destroy the SSD. Are we going full vision squad? Alright, full vision. We're going full recon team. We man can see any and everything.
Introducing your champion. Trust just your eyes and you'll lose.
I'm Jump Master.
I don't want to be Jump Master. Stop giving me Jump Master game.
Wherever we go, I'm ready.
Where you on, go now?
So we're good.
Alright. Why not pop? Look at that. I am so blind.
Cold ones after the game are off then.
Okay.
My home is dying. 5 of the gods allow this. 5 and I.
Hey, you just gotta show off, though. You gotta show off. Doubtful. Ah, enemies. Oh. FPS drops. I have to turn off this song real quick.
Adding an extra pair of eyes.
Unveil.
Got him.
Income. I'm back. Not on my throne.
Tossing Oxstar.
One over there, one up above.
My troops are taking damage. Hold on. I'm taking fire. Reloading. First blood.
This shit. How you die? Fuck it.
I am taking fire.
Fuck.
Unveil yourself. Even champions cannot resist the flame.
Hello? Yo. I don't like the fucking peacekeeper. Why we keep dropping hot? Play my music, please. Play my soothing classical music. I hate the fucking Peacekeeper. I'm a master for some shit, man. Still can't get a kill. On this guy, at least. I might just go back to playing Gibraltar. Oh. If only I could play my own music. I'll gladly do it. To get in the zone. Load, please. Where's my motherfucking?
I haven't found my limit.
Give me fucking Gibby.
After
So you're not bad, but if you like bad, look.
nothing down there scares me.
Give me Gibraltar.
They're not gonna know what hit them.
I forget to change my skin. Did I get skin from him? I think I did. Gibby.
This is your champion.
They say death catches up to everyone.
Can't
You
see.
can certainly try.
I can't have a decent
Looks like I'm
match
the jump
yet.
master.
Yo, I jump master. Going fucking harvest
This
stuff.
may be a good place to land.
You wanna go? Hey.
Okay,
Video.
all right. Never mind. Here we go. Hang tight.
Well, aren't you impressive? I might have to
Am I
add you to my
impressive?
collection.
Could have jumped a little later to read though. Or whatever.
Beautifully
Ain't that big of a deal. They can move so slow.
There's a certain elegance to combat. I'll show
Separate. Go. Separate.
I'm a man-eater and a lady killer. I enjoy the variety.
Okay, Lobo. We get it. You're a man eater and a lady killer.
It's go time.
Must be nice to run fast. It's still slow as fuck. I come up here for this. Hey, give me something.
All right, let's do this thing.
Let's do this thing. This ain't the thing I want to be doing. Give me guns. My sniper already fully decked out. The grab I don't need. It's just dropping bullets for a grab if I can.
Enemy over there. Don't let them see you.
Frag
Fuck
out.
a fucking need then. Devotion.
I need it.
Devotion. Please.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Taking fire. Another squad's attacking.
Why she ain't go jump there by herself?
I'm down.
Who sent you? Crazy with the sniper shots, man.
There's another squad. Heads up.
Wait, why they got like 20 man there grouped up together?
Where you go with them?
Me.
Firing.
Cracked him.
Hostile over there.
Oh.
I'm getting shot.
New kill leader appointed.
Maybe.
We got ourselves.
Shit was accurate as fuck. My teammate. Behind me. I have enemies pulling up on
Contact
us.
with target. Giving my shields a recharge.
What's going on there still? Nothing. Oh. Oh, that was so bad. Oh, he's so low, so low, so low. Oh, fuck off. Why are you not here? He's finishing me. And now we get jump again by another team. And now one person went alone. My teammates is ditching me. Now one guy went alone and it get jumped by like 2 squads. This man decides to run away from the one squad pushing us.